So the Irish education system. So basically for primary schools and secondary schools. So I think it's the worst education system in Europe because it is old fashioned. It is old fashioned and it's not up to date with modern struggles for young people. I know as a young person, I was a young person, believe it or not, but I know nowadays there's a lot of emphasis on being on your phone and being active all the time online, no matter if it's Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook. Everybody wants you to be active. That's the thing, your friends and everybody wants you to be active. And people don't do their homework and don't do this, do that. But to be honest with you, I don't really think homework's important. Like, the teachers get paid. This is in Finland. They have a genius way. They don't give homework to people till they get seven. And then they barely give you. There's barely probably only two things a night. It's not even much. Probably get done in 10 minutes maybe. But the Irish education system is so stupid. You get more homework than you would in class. Do you get what I'm saying? You get more homework than you would in classwork, and the teachers are getting paid, and they don't do the job that way. I know there's good teachers. I had good teachers that always helped me out with the homework. Never done the homework in class with us, and that was awesome. Believe me, shout out to all them teachers. Uh, but the thing is, the mental health is a big thing, and it's a big thing for me in college because I suffered dreadfully with depression and with depression. If any teacher gives out to me or wars the head of me, I kind of, you know, I'm not the best after it. I'm always very upset and nervous, and I don't really. It's very anxious. I'm very anxious. That's the thing. Just like the Irish education system has nothing said about it. There's no training for it or nothing. It is a huge thing. In Finland and other countries, Finland has the world's best education system. I'm not going to deny it because that's why I'm using it. Because how can Finland, a country with only about another million people more than Ireland, have an education system with this positive mental health? And the students are coming high up in maths in every subject in the world. They're coming up nearly second, fourth, third, always around there. How can they do it? I don't know how they do it because they only get bits of homework a night. They have half a days, really, to be honest, they don't have long days. And they get, there's more emphasis on being young, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you get longer breaks. Like, younger people are more thought of. Over here now, teachers don't take anything of you. It's simple as that. I would like a tiny bit of respect if I was in school. But the teachers kind of make sure that they show their authority. I mean, they have to. I mean, yeah, I understand troublemakers in classes. But there is people who are good, genuine young people who do not want to cause any trouble, who just want to go to school, get a bit of an education, go and get a job, and get a car, get a life. Same thing. The teachers don't seem to understand that people have nervous attitudes, who are depressed and who are anxious. Like, they say to you, I often hear this, if you didn't do your homework, what else were you doing? Like, you could ask the teacher the same thing, what else were you doing? Because I remember a good few times the teacher's supposed to bring in stuff, and they forgot it. Like, young people's lives, I don't even think homework's nearly that important. So, I'm as dumb as a paintbrush, to be honest. And still, I do homework for college and all that. I do research and all that. But I do not think it's doing me any good. I do not think the Irish education system has ever been good. I do not think. See, when I was in primary school, I wasn't even taught how to count, to be honest. I knew junior reference, senior reference. I wasn't even taught how to count. It was just left out because it was that stupid, to be honest. So that's that. But to be honest, that was kind of, in a way, wrong. But in a way, it was kind of right because it was that stupid that, and that's affected me to this day. I can't count the best. And I can't read the best. And it takes me a long time to read. Like, that's the reason why I don't have speeches in front of me. Now, what I say, anything I say is not scripted. Simple as that. I say what I have to say, and if I have nothing else to say, I won't say any more. But I have a lot to say. The education system in this country is failing. It's failing. It's terribly failing. It's been failing for the last few years. The government. This country has a high suicide rate of young people. And it kills me. It kills me from the inside out to listen to the radio and say this young person killed himself. Because school and bullying was on. was the last thing they heard of. Now, I don't know if the government or the government ministers in the door Aaron, or the president himself that's not even doing any good. I don't know how can they live with this, because this, for one thing, when I was kind of in sixth class in national school, they started taking the big thing on bullying because one lawyer's child died and there was a big drama over it because it was lawyer's kid. It wasn't anybody, it was no normal person, that's what I'm trying to say. It's only because some witch gobshite paid the government to do something. That's the simple as that. I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to deny it, but it was upsetting that the child had to commit suicide and die. It was upsetting. But, you know, it's the same. There's loads of young people killing themselves, and then they just single out one that has loads of money and then start worrying about them. Like, it's a mess, the Irish education system. Why would you pay for a private school? You get better, the same education. You don't get anything better. You just might get a better name for yourself, but seriously, it's not good. It's not good. You go for the public area. In Finland, this is what I love about Finland. Everybody's treated the same. No private schools. We're all in this together. That's the way they kind of take of it. And you know what I say? That is a good democratic way. And in this country, it's all about the money. There's nothing else. There's people who have problems, who can't walk barely at the school, and they don't get an SNA or they don't get any help. That's because the government are too tight and do not care about children. The only thing they care about is when the money's shown. As soon as the money's shown, you get whatever you want in this country, which is really, really upsetting. So yeah, take a watch, subscribe, and bye.